man's way of doing things, man's way of achieving heaven and paradise has been corrupted by sin. Every plan, every way that man has, though it may start good, though it may start with well-meaning behind it, it may start with success, but guess what? It will ultimately fail and end in death. Why? Because all the ways of man are corrupted because of sin. In other words, sin dwells in our hearts, and ultimately that sin will come to the surface, and it will corrupt any plan or any way that man starts to do things. Because when you get 10 people and you give them all each $1,000 and say, we're going to have a collective community where we're all stakeholders, and you sing Kumbaya every single night to each other and say, this is the greatest thing in the world, and this is working good, and after 6 months, person A sees that person B is not working, and person A is doing twice as much work as person B, but they're all getting the same amount. Guess what? Person A is going to start getting ticked off, isn't he? And person B is going to start seeing person F over there and look at them and say that, well, you know what, they're not the smartest tool in the shed, so you know what? I think I can get some of their money by swindling them. And all of a sudden, what started out so great, chaos ensues. Why? Because all man has corrupted his ways. So don't be deceived by good-sounding socialist or man-made ideas. They sound so good. They have good intentions. Man's ways are all corrupted because his heart's corrupted, because sin has corrupted man, which is why we need to find somebody else's way where his way is incorruptible. Which is why we have to trust in God, because God does not have the sinful nature and corruption of man. God's way is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Amen?